Today I want to talk about attenuators, most particularly the brand new attenuator from Recycled Sound. Each switch takes away 6 dB of volume from your amplifier. One switch engaged 6 dB, second switch 12 dB. It's made in a nice aluminum case that acts as the heat sink as well. Well built, and it's a passive circuit that doesn't require any batteries. It's impedance compensated, meaning if you buy an 8 ohm unit, you get 8 ohms out to your speaker like you should. And it's EQ compensated also, so you don't lose any tone as you're knocking down your volume. Now I've got to tell you that in videoing an attenuator, the internal mics and video cams tend to compensate for lower volume, so you're not going to hear a great deal of difference in volume during this test. But what you should listen for is the tone. As we're knocking these things down, the tone doesn't change. For example, if you plug this in to a 50 watt amp and you attenuate it with one switch or 6 dB, your 50 watt amp is now a 12 watt amp. If you attenuate it the full 12 dB, your 50 watt amp is now a 3 watt amp. And video camera microphones don't let that nature of volume work very well. So again, listen for the tone. The volume change is there. The video camera just doesn't pick it up as it tries to compensate for it, so you don't hear a lot of volume difference, but it's there. So listen for the tone and you'll see how transparent this is. And you should also know that unlike some of the higher priced attenuators on the market with all kinds of bells and whistles, it's not $300. So let's check it out. We've got one of our Revenge Classic amps here that's basically a 20 watt amp. And right now it's not attenuated at all. So now we're going to kick in the first switch and we're going to go from 20 watts down to 5 watts. Just listen. Now we're going down from 5 watts to 1 1/4 watts. Now there's a lot of difference in volume in our room, and I don't think you're hearing it on the video, but I hope you notice that the tone stayed the same. That's what's important with attenuators, that they're transparent. Another thing I'd like to show you is how much fun it is with 2 of them. So if we can take this 20 watt amp down to 1 watt with one attenuator, we hook up a second, and 1 watt, and you hit the second switch, you're down to 1/4 watt. Now we've got 18 dB of attenuation here on a 20 watt amp. It's down to 1/4 watt. And if we hit the other switch, it's like I can't even calculate how low it is. Now we're going to bring it back up. 1/4 watt. 1 1/4 watt. Five watts. Back up to the full 20 watts. The Recycled Sound 612 attenuator. Transparent and inexpensive. Visit our website at www.recycledsound.net. Good deal for a good product.